Super Cool Radio!
What's going on, everyone? This is Super Cool Radio. I'm your host, Matthew Thomas. Thank you for tuning in. As I said in some of the more recent videos, we are debuting some new content here at Super Cool Radio. We started with the music news, talking about plush and AI art, and now we'll be diving into an album review. But before we do that, make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and make sure to turn that notification bell. That way you don't miss any new content from Super Cool Radio. Plus, our subscribers help out so much trying to boost some numbers. That way we can continue to grow and give you guys some great content as well. But now, as I said, we'll be doing an album review. I have not done an album review in a very long time, so it's nice to kind of dive back into there and talk about some music. So I selected Ghost's latest album, Skeleta. And before we really talk about the music, let's just appreciate how awesome this album artwork looks. I think it looks amazing. It's a great contrast from the all kind of gray to the pops of color on the sides and behind the skeleton character as well. I think it's very well done. Now, I have the CD version, but I will say the vinyl looks incredible. So much, bigger, more details. I think it looks incredible. If I was a vinyl collector, I would definitely get this on vinyl. But I do tend more towards the CDs because I can listen to in my car because I have a 2003 Corolla. So CD player is about all I have. But this album artwork, I gotta show it one more time. This looks amazing. I'm a huge fan of how this looks. Definitely one of my favorite album artworks that I've seen in a very long time. And funny story, since I am talking about and holding this CD, that I went to Target because they still sell CD and vinyl, and I saw online that there was 3 copies available of Skeleta. I was like, okay, cool. Well, I will go pick up a copy. So I'm looking at the section. I find it on vinyl, but I don't find any CDs. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, I see the vinyl, but there's no CDs. They must be out. So I check my phone. I go to Target, the website, and it still shows 3 CDs. So I was like, oh, okay. So I wait in line at the customer service that's like in the electronics. There's a few people ahead of me. So then I talked to the person working there, and I was like, hey, it shows that there's 3 CDs. I can't find any. Can you help me out? She's like, what section is it? And I was like, oh, it should be right here. I see the vinyl. It shows 3 vinyl, so I'm not sure if it's like just a mix-up and it's actually vinyl and not CDs. I'm kind of like, okay, if it's not around, it's cool. I'll just, head out. And then she reaches behind like the rack and she pulls out this CD. And I was like, oh, fantastic. So yeah, a little kind of funny story with that. But I'm very happy I got to pick it up at Target. And it's funny, I think it would have sold out if they were actually on display. But since they were hidden, they didn't really sell out. There's still a few copies left. But now, diving into the music. So when I first listened to it on the way home, it was solid, but it was not like spectacular. It didn't grab me right away when I was listening to it. It actually took me a few listens to truly appreciate how great this album is. And kind of with that, it's building off the previous album. I think they're including a little bit more like piano or keys in there a little bit. Some of the songs are definitely more slowed down. But then you get like Satanized, which I think is the best song on there, along with Guiding Lights and Marks of the Evil One. Those songs really stood out to me because it definitely had that Ghost familiarity to it. What I mean by that, like the guitar riffs, kind of the catchy hooks, the imagery that they include in the songs. I think those songs are the best on the album. And I'm not knocking any of the rest of the album. I think it's a great album. I think it really builds off the previous one. And it's Ghost. It just has that Ghost vibe to it. Tobias has really started to hone in on, I think, the last couple albums to really get that catchiness. Now, I will say I'm more of a casual Ghost fan. I'm not like some of the more hardcore fans that really appreciate Ghost. Like, I still respect what they're doing. It's just I'm more casual on the band with what songs I listen to. I've not listened to Ghost in a while, but this album, definitely pick it up. I think it just matches the whole vibe of the band very well. This is a solid album with some great songs in there, some beautiful songwriting and imagery. If you have not listened to it, definitely recommend picking up Skeleta on CD or stream it, wherever you stream music. But what I really appreciate about this album is that it feels very complete after you listen to it. It feels like you listen to an album. And like sometimes it just doesn't flow with some albums, but this flows very well, one song into the next and the next. So I give it 4 to 5 stars for this album. I highly recommend it. And it will take you, I think, a few listens to truly appreciate. And I know that's what happened with me, that I listened to the first time. I didn't care for it. I was like, oh, it's kind of eh. But no, like you listen to it again, you actually truly listen to it. It is a really great album. So 4 to 5 stars, highly recommend you pick it up. Thank you guys. I know a little bit of a shorter video, kind of just talking about Ghost and their latest album. But if you did like it, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. And if you did or did not like it, let me know in the comments section. I'm really curious what people think about music. I want to open up the community and the floor to anyone. If you appreciate Ghost and you like Ghost, let me know. If you did not like this album, let me know too. But thank you guys so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And remember, stay frosty.